I feel very grateful that even though I found yoga right around my early 30s, I feel grateful that I found it. So whenever you found yoga, you can just have a moment of gratitude. Some people are finding it at the age of 5. Can you imagine? Step forward, Uttanasana, or maybe at 3. And then rise up to standing. Hook your thumbs again. Squeeze your leg muscles. Hug your feet and shins into the midline and bend your elbows. Squeeze the bottom tips of shoulder blades. We're just squeezing everything. And then lift your heart up. Root down through your tailbone. Push it down to your heels and stretch your heart up really high. It's getting easier, you have to admit. Exhale, bend forward to neurosculpt, to rewire the brain. Step back to plank pose. Now, let's squeeze the hands and forearms and the feet and shins into the center. Squeeze everything into the center and rise up with your hips a little bit higher. Rise up here. Lift your belly. Lengthen your tailbone. Don't mind if I neurosculpt you. Soften your heart right between your shoulder blades. And as you come down to chaturanga, squeeze the bottom tips of the shoulder blades into the upper back. Yes, awesome. As you come down then, come up into the cobra or the up dog. I like slow yoga. I like to think about what I'm doing. So if you like it, we're going to get along. I mean, I could speed this up if you wanted me to, but then I think you might miss some things. They're going, no. Okay. Bend your elbows. Bottom tips the shoulder blades. Press into the heart. Root tailbone down so that you protect the lower back. And then lift your heart up. Curl back as far as you can. If you can't curl back any farther, ask why. What do I need to do? Could take my tailbone down harder. Lift the belly up higher. Good. Go back with the head more. You're doing beautiful. Downward facing dog. You're always bringing out the best in yourself. That's your practice. Yeah, it's never the same. Your yoga practice is never really the same 2 days in a row. Step forward with the right leg now, warrior 2. Warrior 2. Yeah, come down in deep lunge. Yeah, breathe. And when I see you take a big inhale, I know you're getting ready to shift. So you take big inhale, and then you exhale, root the tailbone into the right leg. Feel like the tailbone energy is pushing you down, making your belly, your stomach muscles hold you strongly. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Now put your left hand on your left leg and take your right arm over for reverse warrior. Sweep, stretch, feel the breeze. Now get curious, how far could you go? Hug your feet and shins in, take your thighs back a little bit, bow forward, lengthen tailbone. See, if you make little shifts, you get to go a little farther and you notice. From here, Parshva Konasana. Touch the floor behind your right foot with your right hand. Take your left arm over your head. See, you were already centered, so now you're just stretching from that centered place in another direction. Yeah. You're doing great. Yeah. Keep breathing. When I see you inhale, I know shift is going to happen. Put more weight on your back leg. Yep. So the poor front leg doesn't have to die. The back leg, make it do half the work, and then come into 90 degrees. That'll open your hips up. Touch the floor. Step back to downward dog. You did it. Yeah, that's the deal. That's my job, is to make this easier for you. Left leg forward, warrior 2. Some of you are new to yoga, so everything feels like, oh, you feel this, you feel that. One day you're going to really know your body so well that you're just going to feel free. Maybe that's already. But do you feel free right now? Do you feel like both legs are sharing the load, or is it all on one leg? Okay, try to get it balanced on both legs, because then you're not going to feel too heavy. And if I talk a long time, you won't get mad. Okay. Root down through your tailbone, lift your belly, and touch your right hand to the right leg and sweep the left arm over. Yeah. Yeah. That stability in your center with the breath, tailbone down, belly lift, gives you the freedom to go farther and stretch. You only can stretch from a place of stability. So to create it in your center, and then you can go really far and learn new things. Super beautiful. Touch the floor with your left hand, Parshva from a centered place. Yes. Breathing. Yes. See, already you got it. You got it. So you think that way, and then you can take your arm over your head. So you're reaching toward the stage with your right hand. Your right leg is really working to go back the other way. It's making your mind work in 2 different directions at the same time. Tuck your tailbone down. Lift your belly. Great. Put your hands on the floor. Step back to dog pose. Let's have fun. Press your heels down to the earth in dog pose.